Hello everybody, this is Agamon and welcome back to the channel where we are broadcasting updates on the new Total Conversion mod, Rokugan Total Clan War for Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms. And today we are demonstrating the Dragon Clan. See you on the battlefield. And here we are on the battlefield. I have decided to do something different. I am going to pre-record the battle demonstration so that I can spend more time zooming in on the action and giving you guys a good look of the chaos instead of, having a higher overview of what's going on, pausing repeatedly, micromanaging. Alright, now a thing about the Dragon Clan. I would say I think the Dragon Clan is the clan that is the least done right now. It's pretty well. I'm very uncertain about what to do with a lot of their units right now. Their unit list seems to be a lot of swordsmen. I think I have that well covered, and some monks. Monks are taking so long because I really don't know how to make them look. I guess that'll be the first thing I show you, the Isezumi warrior monks. I really don't like this. I think these guys look like shit. I like the I'm okay with the tattoo effects. I mean, you just pull some random images from Google Images and just place them on the skin texture. But I don't know. These guys just look real odd to me. Maybe it's because the texture is too pixelated, because I don't know how to make a very good texture yet, or the joints are all off. I'm not really sure what it is. Just I might change the look of these guys. I used to see some tattoos of some dragons, mountains, waves, eagles, the Togashiman on some of them. I'm trying to get some female models in there, but of course I can't have them be topless, and I gotta keep this mod family friendly, So that would probably be a different model altogether. I have an idea for one. It's just I'm really trying to think about what would be good for the unit. Anyway, so these guys function very similarly to the Asahina Sohei. They do not move as fast as the Asahina Sohei, but they're much more durable. They can take several killing blows. In addition to that, their attack is armor piercing to match a breaking blow technique. Alright, enough about those guys. Alright, so the army here has some generic units like generic Ashigaru, generic samurai. Let's see. Some clan specific stuff. Alchemist Shugenja. They basically have the Nafatun ability, which with a much larger, crap. I cannot speak today. They have the Nafatun ability with a longer range. That's really about it. I'm trying to tweak the effect so it's much more horrifying. I want the casks to just explode and fry several units instead of just one, but that's still being worked on. The Minamoto talents I might change the look of as well, because they look too generic, except for the helmet. I think the helmet looks really nice. These are very unusual for the dragon in that they are shock troops. They carry the Nodachi, and they function better than generic Nodachi samurai. They're a very black sheep. They're one of the blackest sheep of the dragon. Okay, the Minamoto Mountaineers. Now, with a lot of dragon units, including the Sentinels, not the Mountaineers, the Sentinels. I cannot speak today, can I? So the Minamoto Sentinels, I took a lot of creative freedom with, because according to the canon, all it really says is that they're very good in the Dragon Mountains, and they're good at finding their way around. So I made them fast moving in that they can move around really well. and a combat bonus in snow and forest. So they're really they fight really well in mountains. I decided to make them skirmisher units. They throw javelin in there, and they hold on to a small nagayari at the end, and can use that as a spear. They're actually pretty durable. Armor looks a little awkward, though. You see what I mean? I'm really not satisfied with how a lot of these guys look. Alright. Here we have the Minamoto Elite Guard. They look a little too similar to Dragon Talons, but I really think I'm going to change the Talons. These guys hold 2 blades in their hands. The dragons are the masters of the Daisho technique, so they hold both their blades. The one slightly smaller is the wakizashi. Maybe I should make it a little smaller, so it doesn't look like they're holding 2 katanas. Unfortunately, there are no animations that involve units using 2 blades, so the wakizashi is going to be used like a shield with their animations. And yes, the dragons sound like Germans right now. This is the Holy Roman Empire in dragon skin. Just like the crane, we're French. Right, other swordsmen, the Taoist swordsmen, not very good armor, but very fast and very quick. They're very fast with the sword. And the Minamoto Sword Masters. Yeah, I might change these guys. These guys they have the greatest defense value and the greatest speed when attacking, but not the best armor. That would, the Elite Guard has better armor than that. So swords, and more swords. That much I think I was able to get right with the dragon. Over here you have Dragon's Wind. This one was easy. The canon was very clear about what these guys are. These are Cavalry Archers. Yeah. I made them shoot flaming arrows. In the vanilla game, you never have a Cavalry Archer unit that shoots flaming arrows. As far as I remember, they're never even given the ability. You don't even have the option. These guys, I gave them flaming arrows, and that's all they shoot. I increased their rate of fire to make up for the delay in flaming arrows. So that's pretty much the basic preview of the Dragon Clan units. Now let's get to the battle. Alright. Now we're at the point in the replay that things are about to begin. So, let's get to it. The dragon will be facing off against the crane today. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now, if you've seen the Crane Clan showcase, you know what crane units are capable of. Here you have them. The Iron Cranes, the generic units, the Sume Pikemen, the Doji's fan right there, and some Harrier units. You notice the explosions happening here. The Alchemist Shugenja are trying to make their magic happen. I sent in the Sentinels up to try to lure the enemy to come attack. And now the Crane Archers begin to fire. But as we're on top of the hill, the Sentinels have better range. Maybe not. Because I don't remember this part. Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. The Sohei just come charging bat out of hell. with their super speed. See, look at that. Ugh. It's a better demonstration of the Sohei than my crane showcase. My goodness. Makes me proud of myself. So I hold my ground, but I realize the Alchemist Shugenja are not going to be much more use. That's the downside of Shugenja. You know, once the enemy gets in close, they become useless. As is the case here, so I decide to just hide him in the back, just in case I could use him again. So I still try to use my sentinels to goad the enemy into charging, but then I realize the Doji's fan starts to come up in the middle, along with the Sohei. I immediately tell my Yari Samurai to meet the fan, along with the Naginatas. But now things are just getting started. Now the enemy general is coming up. Unfortunately, the fan catches up with the Taoist swordsman, so I try to pull him back. I have the Ashigaru beat the general's bodyguard, which is really an empty gesture. Ashigaru are going to get chopped to bits. I have the Talons move up and try to flank around them. Alright, what's going on here? I said that next time I'll try to turn down the music. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Ooh, alright, so what's going on here? The Kakita House Guard is now about to charge into the Sentinels and Spears while they are trying to destroy the fan. Actually, the fan is pretty much gone. Great. So I'll have the Talons charging into the Ashigaru. You have the enemy bodyguard here, clashing with my general's bodyguard. Oh, shoot. I need to change that. I have my sword masters meet the elite spearmen. This should be easy for the sword masters. Yeah, very easy. Down here, it's a meat grinder between Nodachi Samurai and my generic katanas. Oh my. So I'll move in my elite guard. Where are the Isizumi? Where did I send the Isizumi? Oh, there they are. Where are the Isizumi? So the Isizumi make real quick work of the Katana Samurai. Just like that. Now, unlike the Asahina Sohei, although their attack is not as good, the Isizumi can go through armor and they can take several hits before falling. This is very good at breaking up formations, like with enemy pikemen.
Half the enemy force remains.
So I'm fine with the effects of the Isizumi, I just don't like their looks. And now the Iron Cranes breaks. The enemy general is trying to get back. Alright. What's happening here? Alright, so Sumi pikemen are starting to break up my center. The Asahina Sohei are still around, but they're getting chopped to pieces. The Nodachi Samurai are pretty much lost. Enemy archers are starting to move up the hill and take aim at me. My archers are returning fire as much as they can. but it's not really looking good. Alright, so Sume Pikemen and Iron Cranes are starting to move into my Naginatas. That's not good for me. The Talons seem to be doing okay with the flanks. My Dao Swordsmen got caught by heavy regulars, which is really bad for them. But they seem to be holding their own. Once Dao Swordsmen shake off a charge, they're really good at melee. As you can see, now the heavy regulars are turning away and running. Send sentinels in. You see the dragons win, trying to do what they can. But unless they're going to be harassing, you know how Cavalry Archers can be. I had the sentinels switch to spear mode and attack the bodyguard. Seem to be doing alright. Let's see what else is going on here. So the Sume Pikemen are fighting to the death. That was probably a really dumb thing I did with the Taoist swordsman. Never... Jesus, what's going on? Oh, okay, right here. You never charge pikemen up at the front. Unless you surround them from elsewhere. Excellent. Trying to get my bodyguard to... Ooh, there you go. Sentinels just hit them with a bunch of javelins. The Dragon's Wind is toasting, enemies running away. Now the Iron Cranes broke. The Doji Harriers are still trying to find some victims.
Enemy general flees.
Doesn't matter because they're getting
He has keine honor. An enemy general has been captured by our imperial
Crane general
troops.
falls thanks to my bodyguard and the sentinels. My goodness. And I believe this is the finishing blow where the Isizumi start catching up to the archers. They can do that. They can do that. They can catch up with enemy archers. I believe the I see even Sohei can catch up with cavalry archers.
Now it is time to crush the Schwein.
And that's it. Battle's over. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it. That is a successful demonstration of the dragon's ability. I still need to go over a few things with them, mostly cosmetic, but I would like to add maybe one or two more units. Maybe the Togashi defenders, which would be like warrior monks that are very good for defense, or something like that, or flame archers, or I don't know. I still need to think about it. This is probably the clan I had to take a lot of creative freedom with. If you have any ideas for what could be an acceptable dragon unit, either something from the canon, the card game, the role-playing game, or something that you think might just fit, just leave a comment. I'll be happy to see. Alright, enough of this. This is the whole carnage. Yeah. I had one swordmaster left. I didn't see what happened. But they're still standing there, so they have good morale. Overall, this was pretty costly, but a lot of the best soldiers, I guess, really did their work. Alright, and thank you for taking the time to watch my demonstration of the Dragon Clan units for this new mod, Rokugan Total Clan War. I'll see you next time with the this is the dragon, idiot. I'll see you next time with the lion. That's going to be fun. I really liked doing the lion. Until next time, ciao.